G'day YouTubers, and thank you for tuning in to today's toy review. And today we're going to be taking a look at two products today. Yes, only just two products that I'm only going to be reviewing so far from that point. Because hey, after that one amazing charity shop trip that I did on Saturday, which honestly was one of the best days I actually had so far this month, before the worst happened on Sunday afternoon, I think, because obviously the weather decided to go a little bit chilly, just like now. But anyways, I'm going to go ahead and take a look at one of our first products we're going to look at. Something very hysterical. Obviously, we're going to be looking at snakes again. It's a flip-up toy. It's cost me £8. It's a rainbow boa snake toy action figure. Aren't we done with snakes? I feel like we've been making so many of these. It's a Gen 151 toy. Obviously, we've been making so many snake-themed toys. There's no COVID on the top left, because obviously things are going straight forward normal, aren't they? Okay. Taking a look at the rear of what we can see here, and strangely enough, there's quite a lot of interesting things that have been implemented with this amazing toy, what we're going to call it, eh? Okay, very, very nice to know, very impressive indeed. And let's go ahead and see what the snake is all about. I think the back artwork, it's not the same as the front artwork, as you can see. Okay, and I bet you what, let's see how good or bad this is. Oh, look at that, neck's going like this, like that. You can just cronk its head, and there you go, look at the snake. To me it looks like Car from the Jungle Book, but it's supposed to be based on the rainbow boa, which is a snake from South America, of course. It's actually quite a fairly impressive looking snake. I should try and make, various different snake species. It is quite a long toy, as you can see. Tell you what, I've been making so many snakes, it is just very unusual. I somehow never thought, why the hell would I make so many snakes? There you go, its lower mandible can just move up and down. Oh, I've been eaten by a snake. Actually been bitten by a snake, because look how very impressive this snake toy is. And there's the back of its tail. It is fairly nice. I love this very almost realistic painting detailing of this snake. I'm sure whoever's watching this might be fairly impressed with this model, and I certainly am as well too. And there you go, the rest of the whole snake model really slithers like mad. It is just a some impressive looking model. And there's its tongue, very nice looking fold up model right here, and there's its nose on the front here. I love how it's been detailed to look like an actual snake. The scales are quite random, but it's one of these things, it's just a toy, it's one of these things where, it doesn't have to be made correct, because, hey, it can clearly be based on what it is. Okay, so, all appealing, very nice, and very cool looking indeed. And also very long. That's one thing I can say here. Okay, let's move on to something else, because I'm sure you guys know what's going to be coming up. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, if you're watching this video, my goodness me, let's see what it is. Oh my goodness me, do you remember I did show you the Poundland soldier toys? Well, guess what? There's more of this. I wonder how many there are. It costs about £4. Again, there's more soldier toys here. And guess what? It's not a bag of soldiers toy. I want to see how many soldiers are in this toy here, and let's see if we can fit those soldiers into Thomas the Tank. I'm sure he'd be waiting there for his wartime, I'm sure. And he's sort of struggling on the level crossing. I've also been building a piece of Tommy Road, because I rarely ever use it. But something important is coming right up, which may or may not happen later on sometime this month. There's a black piece of skank fabric that's invading my space. Okay, let's take a look at what's inside this bag. The last time I looked at those, they were green, but also bad in quality. But guess what? Who makes this? Fantastic! Yes, it's a Poundland thing. As you can see here, it's pretty much a Poundland toy. There you go, copyright fantastic, as you can see. Not to 3 side onions, that's very, very nice to know. Warning, not suitable for children. The camera's being very straightforward, stubborn. Not suitable for children under 36 months. Choking hazard due to small parts. And there you go, there's the code number. 1071, or should I just say 107 and 1167. Well, I can't say the number properly. Right, let's get these soldiers out and show what mercy those soldiers have. Oh man. Okay, this could be another telltale sign of saving Private Ryan, but is this like downfall? Oh, it's a German flag in this. What is this? Oh look, it's a German flag, and it actually has got this. And you know what that reminds me? It's got these little black clips on it. You sort of pull these apart, and then you sort of attach it to. Oh man, I could have just cut that one out. Oh, I see. It's like a little flag post type thing. Oh, okay. It's quite a very nice looking thing because it actually reminds me of Airfix kits. This one's quite a fairly simple one to build, although this little piece of plastic is drooping. Oh, there you go. It's actually sort of coming out, isn't it? Maybe I can use my teeth. Okay. Okay. Oh, finally. Got it out with my freaking teeth, and now I've finally got the flag all nice and fresh. There you go. It's all looking good, to be honest, eh? Looks like this bag will be filled with a lot of angry World War II Germans by the looks of it. Right, so let's see what we've got. I might as well just put it right over in the ground and see what it looks like. It's quite a very nice accessory. Good looking knockoff. No wait, it's a knockoff. Oh wait, it's not a knockoff, but it's a cheap toy. For £4, it would have actually been originally sold as £1. Strange enough, I don't know why it's been sold here, but anywho, without a doubt, it still looks highly impressive. There's no artwork on the back. Still quite a nice toy in so many ways. Oh yeah. Well, let me come through and unbag the soldiers of what we see here. Some of them have got very different poses. Alright, this could be a bit of a challenge and see what kind of poses these soldiers have. I might as well just give Thomas a nice switch over so that we can basically load him with soldiers. But look at this guy, he's got a bazooka. Aren't these the same? But let's count. Obviously we've got 1, 2, 3. I'll just stand them right up. 4. Okay, there's another bazooka guy. 5, 6. I'm pretty sure these are much better than the higher quality. I think these are much higher in quality than what we've seen with the green soldiers. Okay, 7. This one's got like an assault rifle, that one here, eh? 8. My goodness me, could this be very tedious? 9, 10. Oh my goodness me. I feel like I've got 10. Oh, let's see. 11, 12. Some of them won't be seen through camera. I just need to stand back. 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19. Not sure if they're the same poses, I suppose. And this one's quite stuck. 20. Oh, look how cheap this plastic is. Oh my gosh, let's keep counting. Right. 21, 22, 23. Right. I'm just straightforward counting as much as I can. I'll tell you what, look how many soldiers this is. 24, 25. Oh, I can't see it properly, eh? Get the camera. Okay, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30. Are you going to be straightforward sitting back there and watching like this? Okay. 1, 2, 3. Oh, we've got a man down, eh? 3, 4, 5. Obviously, we've got 35. Okay, we've got 35, of course. Let's see how many we've got. Now on the tracks, 6, 7, 8, 9, 40, 41, 42, 43, 44. Okay, I think we've got some very good looking soldiers here. 45, 46, 47, 48, 49, 50. Whoa, 51. Oh, no, Thomas, not my bloody soldiers. I mean, they're Nazis, but they're right here, eh? 52, 53. Whoa, okay. I'm just standing those bloody Nazis together, eh? And see how they're like. Oh, man. What's going on here, eh? 54, 55, 56. Oh, man. 57, 58, 59. Oh, man. 60. Oh, man. Look at the number of soldiers. It is just picking up so madly. 61. Oh, okay. 61. 62. Probably I'm getting 62. 63, 64, 65, 66, 67, and 8, 9, 70. Okay, let me just see what we've got here. Right, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Oh man, this is so difficult on camera. 78, 9, 80. Oh man, I think I've got a few more soldiers left. Right, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh no, I think I just toppled one of my soldiers. Right, 86. Oh no, 87. Oh, you know what? I'm gonna do this. Okay, we've got 90. Okay, 93. I think I've got about 93, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Probably about 100 to 101 students. Oh my goodness me. I would have said those students, but it's about 101 Dalmatians, or should I just say 101 soldiers? Or maybe there are about 100 of these things. Okay, let me see if I can stop Thomas the Tank Engine and get his train loaded with soldiers. It's going to be really hard because I can tell you what, we're dealing with the fact that Thomas is going to be stopping at a very cramped railway station. Oh, look at that. Ah, this looks like the perfect stop for Thomas. Okay, let me just load into the soldiers here. You know, I think I have to say the best thing about these soldiers is that they're much higher in quality compared to the soldiers that I had in the previous video, which were those crappy green looking Poundland soldiers that you might have seen in the previous video. And I think I can just sit just about, I think that's probably about it. I might as well just store about 6 little grey soldiers on that flatbed. And of course I might as well just load the brown wagon with a whole bunch of soldiers, hopefully. Don't know how many there will be actually, but you never know until you find out on how this assembly is going to be very much built. And I'm doing my very best. Might as well just show you through camera closely. Okay. Stand the little blighters. Wait, is Thomas siding with the Germans? Nah, he's British, god damn it. Right. Obviously. This is like a post-World War II apocalypse of soldiers. Not sure. Right, usually I don't know how good or bad the soldiers are going to fit in. Usually the smaller ones will straight would fit in. Okay, this looks good. What else? Maybe I can put... Ah, alright, let me just put... Okay, let me just load the train. Okay, nicely. I'm just going to put the soldiers on those little faceless troublesome trucks and see how they go. And the one thing about these soldiers is that they're actually quite nice in quality and scale. They're actually quite a nice scale. You could probably light these glued themselves down. You can actually glue these down with hot melt glue if you're very much lucky to put them as like a permanent military war base sort of train if you want to. Strange enough, they look sort of better than what we've seen with the green soldiers. The ones that look like the soldiers from Toy Story. That's what they're like. And let me just load in the last troublesome truck and see what we've got. Okay, looking fairly nice. And putting it all together in a very, very big way, it makes it very interesting indeed. And look at that. Some of the soldiers are basically killing themselves. Well, that's their thing, isn't it? Alright, I shall probably load in this. Oh man, look how cramped this train is. Don't know how many soldiers this train is going to really fit in. But I'm sure we've got a bit of a very impressive hint of what's to come. And I probably think it looks actually quite good. Maybe if I put another one of those guys with the bazookas on, it may start to look fairly interesting. I think that's probably about enough. Having said, maybe we can get the small ones. You know what? I think that's probably about it. That's all I can say here. Enough said. Okay, Thomas, time to show off your little muscles. Oh, up you go. Let's see if he does his little trick on pulling all these soldiers at once. Throughout the rest of this whole video, look at that. He's like a complete speed freak. Well, he's not really a speed freak because, hey, look at that. He's pulling it as a very complete whole wartime train. Look at that. He's doing it very nicely and steadily. This is fantastic. Look at Thomas go. This is just wonderful. And he's actually quite stuck. That's not very good. Oh, I've moved the toy to his bag. Crikey sakes. Looks like Thomas is straightforward, very relatively stuck. I wonder what's holding him back. Is it Annie and Clarabelle? I'm not quite totally sure what's going on here with this little train set, or is it just the track joiners? It's all a little sad, but hey, let's see if I can reduce the number of coaches and see how this train goes. Okay, Thomas, I might as well have to turn you off. One thing I need to try and do is to get rid of these coaches that you always seem to be very familiar with, and that is Annie and Clarabelle. Move the train that was already there. Hopefully that could be very good in so many ways. Let's see how Thomas performs in that load with all of the soldiers and see how this one goes. I'm pretty sure this would be very good, or this could be really, really bad. I'm sure Thomas the Tank will certainly have his really useful ways. Okay, let's go, Thomas. Here we go. Oh, with my foot showing right here. Let's not talk about feet because this could get really embarrassing so far on YouTube these days. But anyways, nevertheless, he's actually doing the rounds very, very nicely. Oh, Troublesome Truck is starting to derail here. Wonder what's going to happen. Do you think Thomas is going to straightforward lose his steam? No, because look, his Troublesome Truck is finally back on the rails. How fantastic is that? And he's off and away as he goes along in his merry way. Just fantastic to see in the way he pulls that little train. And there you go, he can just make it. I think it's probably because of his battery. And he's actually doing oh so well pulling that train along the way here. And I'll tell you what, it's actually been fairly nice playing around with Thomas the Tank. Troublesome Truck is straightforward derailing. I think it's the point section. That's straightforward buckling him up. That's not very good to see. I might as well just switch the point and see how Thomas goes through the other side and see if he comes through or not. Right, off you go, Thomas. Just going to move the camera, tablet thing away. Off he goes. Wow, that's a train full of soldiers. What do you think for a video like that? This is wonderful. Very, very nice indeed. Look at Thomas pull. Choo choo. Look at that. Go, Thomas, go. Well, with Thomas the Tank pulling his load of soldiers, that's quite an amazing video to straightforward sum up, isn't it? But let me just go ahead and show you what's actually inside this box here. And I've actually got this Tommy Bertie. Unfortunately, while making this video, when I got him, I tried fixing him on the next day, on the 3rd of August. Unfortunately, his little gear that powers the wheels is broken off, so I don't know how exactly am I actually going to fix Birdie the bus. And the reason why I got this toy is because I knew he was there, but the main reason why I chose him was because he's meant to run on the Tommy Road, or the Trackmaster Road. I want to see him, tear across through, bits of Trackmaster Road. That's why I really want to see him. He's already got, a motorized system in there, but I've got a funny feeling there's no battery inside here, so that's why I want to straightforward get my dad to fix Bertie and let him see, and let see Bertie run right over on the road. So maybe, who knows, I might go and get a spare Tommy Birdie or a Trackmaster Birdie. Oh man, YouTube is cooked today. And actually there's one thing I need to say here. Well, with Thomas pulling along with his amazing train filled with lots and lots of soldiers, there's actually one thing I got to really say here. So far, the YouTube of today has been fairly cooked. And the reason why it has been fairly cooked is because, oops, sorry for turning up and down the brightness because there's a lot of saliva right on my tablet screen. Oh man, what am I doing here? So, yes, there's been a really bad YouTube AI age verification system that has been released so far. There's been an announcement being made on YouTube recently as early August or very late July, as I can definitely tell, the very last day of July. And with the train rolling in the background here, and I think this actually goes back. Well, okay, as I'm vlogging here, this actually has to be sounding a lot more serious, but let me just turn back to Thomas for a while here. Okay, so what I can really work out, any involvement involving like AI and that sort of stuff, that's quite very relatively bad news. And I do know that I'll be making videos for basically at least around 6.5 years. Now, the troublesome fact is that YouTube nowadays is requiring users to actually use an AI age verification system. And this actually is very troublesome, but I think this also stems back to people who live in the United States. For those who are watching from the United States, you know what was going on here after the UK has introduced some various different internet safety techniques, different laws that have been happening across this country here. And the YouTube age AI verification really makes no utter sense. Like, literally, I don't give a damn of what's happening with YouTube these days. It's just wrong. And basically, what's been very, very clearly wrong for me on YouTube is that possibly my YouTube channel could potentially face a lot of potential risks. Well, some of my massively produced videos on YouTube could be taken down because of the stupid dumb robot that has been doing to my YouTube channel. And I do know that the problem factor about YouTube introducing its new AI age verification system is not just for the fact that we've got a lot of AI related generated videos on YouTube, but we've also had a lot of different things. Like, you know, this follows a legacy of what we've seen with YouTube's massive downfall. We had the Partner for All thing in 2012. Then we also had Copper, which really straightforward attacked YouTube in 2020. And before that, we also had the demonetization bot back in 2017. And that's just really sad to see how YouTube has changed. It's really became a totally different animal here. YouTube is pretty much the same site, but not the same as when you think of YouTube as if you look back into, let's just say 2005. Nothing was straightforward going on here. And I'll tell you what, if YouTube is straightforward going to be like this, well, I don't know how many videos will I be uploading on the site these days, because clearly that site is completely dead as a dodo these days. I'm sorry to straightforward put up this little rant here, but it's very important to know, because one day my YouTube channel could potentially be totally and utterly faded, even though I've made my YouTube channel in the UK, and I think that sort of really pays a bit of a, that actually sort of rings a bit of an alarm bell. In fact, a very big alarm bell on my YouTube channel. And that sort of thing is going to cook my channel and my career on YouTube for a very lengthy period of time. And I don't know why. Anyways, I might have to straightforward end this video here. Sorry for that ending here, but I just want to let you know that because the trend has been very topic, it seems like this whole YouTube age AI verification thing is going to be completely and utterly stupid. I'll tell you what, by August the 13th when it comes out this year, man, I'll be in a whole stack of trouble, because obviously I'm over 18, I'm roughly about 24 years old. That's proper adult age. You know what I mean? Legal adulthood is probably about 30 years old. Anyways, with a proper ending, I might as well just, please, if you really enjoyed this video, give this video a good like, subscribe for more for fat videos in the future, and especially toy reviews. And as always, unlike those stupid, bloody, blighted, how would you say it? I don't know, I'm not going to say any words like that because I get demonetized for swearing. Thanks for watching, and bye for now.